Okay, so were the ancient Olmecs of Mesoamerica actually of African descent? Did ancient Africans discover the Americas, or did they make contact with the ancient Olmecs before the Spanish did? There's been a viral video surging on TikTok as of late that is promoting the idea that ancient Africans were in fact the original discoverers of the Americas, or that they were in the Americas before the Spanish were, and that they were trading resources like gold and gold-tipped spears for a different kind of crops such as maize or corn that could only be found in Mesoamerica. He also goes as far as to say that many of the ancient Olmec heads actually not only depict people of Central America or Mesoamerica, but that some of them actually depict ancient Africans who were visiting the Olmec. His argument is essentially that the Olmec heads with their big lips and big noses are an obvious indication that they're meant to resemble Africans, as well as the idea that maize crops or corn from Mesoamerica could be found in Africa prior to the time of Christopher Columbus arriving in the Americas. I tried to do some research to see where he was getting this information from, but I could only find that following Columbus touching land in 1492 and establishing trade routes, Mesoamerican crops like corn, potatoes, peanuts, peppers, and tomatoes were introduced into Western Africa. Furthermore, the Olmec heads, including the big lips and noses, actually do resemble the indigenous people of the area. I suppose that prior to our ability to test DNA from these ancient sites, it's easy to see why some people could have thought that the Olmecs might have been African, and almost always the speculations are made on the artistic anthropomorphism of their beliefs and cultures, but as of 2022, the DNA evidence shows nothing other than the Olmecs being a pre-Mayan ancient Mesoamerican native civilization. On top of this, in his video, he says that Africans discovered America. My issue with this is the Olmecs existed back in 900 BC, which is at least 1,500 years before the time when the Africans are estimated to first have had the ability to sail across the Atlantic Ocean. And to go even further, his connection between Columbus, the Olmecs, and Western Africans is so distant in time. The Olmecs disappeared around 350 BC, and Columbus wouldn't arrive in the Americas for just under another 2,000 years. So there should be at least 600 to 2,600 years of archaeological and DNA evidence of ancient Africans sailing to the Americas, but we just don't find any. The idea of entire oceans sailing Africans extending back to 900 BC is a fascinating idea, but as of right now, we can't say that it happened with 100% certainty. So I'd like to know more of what you guys think. Do you think it's possible that ancient Africans could have made their way to ancient Mesoamerica and traded and bartered with the Olmecs? Do you think that ancient Africans had a relationship with ancient Americans? Do you think it was even possible for them to sail across the Atlantic Ocean around the time of 900 BC down to 350 BC? Myself personally, I don't think that the archaeological evidence in Mesoamerica or in ancient Africa supports the idea that the Olmec heads actually resemble ancient Africans who were sailing to Mesoamerica. I also don't believe that the archaeological evidence in Africa supports the idea that they were able to sail across the entire ocean as far back as 900 BC. Could they have done that at one point? Yes. Were they smart enough to do it back in 900 BC? Yes, but had they gotten to that point? I don't think so. But I'd like to know what you guys think. As always on my channel, this is a place where anybody is free to have any kind of opinion regarding ancient history as they want, and please discuss it civilly in the comments below. Also, feel free to drop an ancient history question of any kind and any topic in the comment section below, and I'll be responding to my favorites in the end of each video. Anyways, I'm Luke Caverns. Please like and subscribe for more videos on ancient mysteries, ancient lost civilizations, ancient lost technology, and so much more. I'll see you guys next time.